Ed, airline Virgin Australia, just talking about that with Tim Wilson, they've just entered a trading halt pending a company announcement.
Yeah, that's right, Tom. They have. They've said in their ASX release this morning that the trading halt will be in place until they make an announcement or until trading resumes on Thursday. So it could be a couple of days before we actually hear from Virgin what they are going to do. But they did acknowledge in their ASX release this morning that the trading halt is due to Virgin considering the issues brought about by the COVID-19 crisis, including ongoing discussions with respect to financial assistance and restructuring alternatives which are ongoing. So really this trading halt is an acknowledgement by Virgin that they are desperately trying to seek some sort of financial assistance from the government or restructure their $5 billion in debt. We know about $3 billion of Virgin's debt is secured to its aircraft, and the other $2 billion in debt is unsecured in the form of bonds. So Virgin are obviously looking at every avenue possible to maintain their business in Australia. Obviously, the boss, CEO Paul Scurrah, has said competition between Virgin and Qantas is really important for Australia's aviation industry. And just 2 weeks ago, he was asking the government for a $1.4 billion loan, which could take the form of equity in Virgin. But if you look at Virgin's share price, they paused trading this morning at 8.6 cents a share. The market cap of Virgin is about $720 million. So the company is not really worth that much money at the moment. But we should really know within the next couple of days what is going to happen to Virgin Australia. We're obviously expecting an announcement from them, and we'll be able to update you when we do with Virgin's history and what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's a good point on the value. I guess at the same time, Virgin might argue that the price right now is significantly deflated. So that becomes tricky, though, doesn't it, when you argue around a possible equity stake and how much equity you should get. Ed, US shares did fall overnight. What's the ASX looking like so far?
Yeah, the ASX has opened slightly lower. It's down about 20 points, so opened pretty much flat this morning. US shares, of course, fell about 1% overnight, and the earnings season is about to kick off in America. Tomorrow, JP Morgan Chase and Wells Fargo Bank will be reporting their quarterly earnings, so it'll be interesting to see what impact COVID-19 has had on those two businesses. But on the local markets today, we could see quite a bit of movement in our gold producers. That's because the gold price overnight has gone up to its highest level in 7 years. It's now at $1,700 per ounce. But also there's some company news today from Westpac. They've announced that their upcoming profit results, they'll take a $1.4 billion hit to their profits this half year due to the AUSTRAC money laundering scandal. They've also said they're expecting a hit to their profits around COVID-19 as well, but they won't be able to quantify that until they release their results on the 4th of May. And just another company that's also talked COVID-19 this morning is Tyro Payments. They have a lot of EFTPOS terminals in cafes and small businesses across the country. And they released some data, transaction data for April. The first 10 days of April shows that transactions fell roughly 40% when compared to the year prior. So two other businesses, Tom, that are taking a bit of a hit from COVID-19 at the moment.